Could Hampton Roads residents pardoned in the January 6 Capitol riot be eligible to collect from a new anti-weaponization fund created by the Department of Justice? It's $1.776 billion taxpayer dollars, part of a settlement in a lawsuit by Donald Trump against the government he oversees. The issue was a big topic today on Capitol Hill.
Mr. Attorney General, this is an outrageous, unprecedented slush fund.
With the creation of a $1.776 billion anti-weaponization fund, Democratic lawmakers immediately thought of this day, January 6, 2021.
Will individuals who assaulted Capitol Hill police officers be eligible for this fund?
Well, as it makes plain, anybody is
just let me know if they're eligible for the fund.
As was made plain yesterday, anybody in this country is eligible to apply.
The fund is part of a settlement after President Trump dropped his lawsuit against the IRS, the money to be used for those who feel unfairly targeted by former President Biden's justice system.
It's not limited to the Biden weaponization. It's not limited to, in any way, scope or form to January 6.
Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche compared the fund to one created under President Obama that compensated Native American farmers for decades of discrimination by the USDA. But that settlement was approved by a judge. The anti-weaponization one was not.
But then there are a lot of categories of cases that that's simply not required, both state and federal. And in this particular case, it looks like the parties to the suit, in other words, both sides agreed to take a voluntary dismissal under the rules of federal procedure that govern that.
13 News Now reached out to the attorney who represented two Hampton Roads men arrested for their involvement in the Capitol riot. Robert Packer of Newport News, pardoned after being convicted of picketing inside the Capitol. And Jared Miller of Chesapeake, charged with assaulting, resisting, or impeding certain officers on January 6. We have yet to hear back.
And late this afternoon, the U.S. government agreed to drop tax claims against Trump to broaden the IRS lawsuit settlement.